we're getting ready for the picture. There's Mr. Mathis.
Hey, you need to be up front here. Yes.
There's Daddy. Oh hey, I think that's Jim Stevenson.
We're doing great.
Oh, there's R.T. Allison. There's Mr. McNally. Mr. Needs was somewhere around here. Oh well. A very important business meeting I must attend to isn't here.
It's a black one.
No, it's great.
I record this for sure.
Very important business indeed.
Come on, guys, let me have it.
Yes, that's one dead. Yeah, Jake was nice. No, Josh did that at the same time.
Now, I'm gonna die.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's
believe
it.
that we're using projector.
GG. Bye. Now,
Such
Hey,
a
I know.
serious business room.
don't look at.
But is related to the current docketed item shall be referred to an advisory committee. Mr. Moderator, this motion is not related to a docketed item. It concerns the standing rules of the General Assembly, and it concerns...
So what presbytery are you a part of?
I am a part of the Presbytery of the Southwest. I'm the pastor of Providence OPC in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
How did you get here? By flight or by car?
I drove, since it's only 4 hours away, by car. Actually, all the General Assemblies I've been to, I've driven to. I've never flown.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Paul Stevenson and Wallace, thank you. You have disappointed people, but we appreciate it. There are still 5 strong contenders for the award. Mr. Moderator of the committee makes the rules for this award, not you. So yes, Mr. Proctor's jumping up and down to ask questions, moved him into 5th place this year. Starting strong, taking in the middle, but with a bit of a late push, Flemish guy finished 4th. And even though he chose to sit strategically at the front of the room, therefore in the direct line of sight of the moderator, Mr. Pignelli came in only third. Dark horse candidate this year, someone who spent more time preparing speeches than combing his hair, Mr. Jonathan Hutchison. Mr. Moderator, the Secretariat of Commissioners, the clear winner of this year's Jack in the Box Award with 14 speeches, Mr. Brian Winger.
Let's try another one. This is a MacDonald, a Scotch MacDonald. All right, what's this? Absolutely right, it's a gram. This one should be easy. Cotton, yes, very good. This one I have to work on a little bit. Yes, you got it. It's Mahadi. You get this one? No. That's good. You're a ding-a-ling if you didn't. How about this one? Curto is correct. All right. Nakla is correct. Very good.
Psalm 127, verses 1 to 2. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is in vain that you rise early and go late to rest, eating the bread of anxious toil, for he gives his beloved sleep. The 86th General Assembly of the Orthodox Presbyterian Church expresses its deep gratitude to the University of Texas, Dallas in Richardson, Texas, for the use of its fine facilities, with all the staff's gracious hospitality manifested in ways too numerous to mention. We convey our appreciation for the abundant provisions of the dining facilities, and we indicate our special thanks for the ready services of the following individuals and groups for their service and care rendered during the General Assembly, and some even prior to our arrival. Now, gentlemen, please get comfortable. We recognize with thanks the service of those who have assisted with arrangements and accommodation, since without their labors the productivity of the work of this particular General Assembly would not be evident at the conclusion of this General Assembly. Committee on Arrangements, Mr. Ross Graham, David Mahaffey, Alan Montgomery, Jesse Montgomery, Robert Tarullo, Edward Tress, Linda Jones, Registrar, Jessica Halsey, Wally and Beth King. Presbytery of the Southwest, Chad Bond, Naomi Emmett, Joe Troutman, Terry Reininger. Shuttle drivers, Ivan Pignelli, Scotty Wright, Aaron Cottrell, Jen Costello, Albert Perez, John Chitty, Phil Hodson, Michael Poulier, Tamara Poulier, Miller Ansell, Jim Cassidy, Glenn Clary, Robin Bond, Malana Jackson, John Emmett. Airport greeters and runners, Karen Udy, Doug Boswell, Sunan Gover, Dave Gover, Daniel Fredrickson, Ivan Pignelli, Jim Cassidy, Ian Cassidy, Sam Clary, George Bracken, Jesse Montgomery, Simeon Montgomery. Pages and floor runners distributing papers to us throughout the duration of our assembly. Jacob Stevenson, Joshua Stevenson, Elizabeth Wallace, Mary Lois Wallace, Elizabeth Bond, Niam Montgomery, Simeon Montgomery, Nathaniel Tarullo, Christiana Tarullo, We are also grateful to the following members of the UTD community for the accommodations to meet our physical and other needs. University